Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to section 3.3, operation on processes. So in this section, we will discuss the process creation mechanism and process creation termination. So we look the subsection 3.31, process creation. Okay, a process may create several new processes. Okay, so parent process. Okay, this is the process that creating a process. Um, create children processes. Okay, so children processes here refer as a new process. Okay, which in turn create other processes. Okay, thus forming a tree of processes. Yeah. Okay, generally, process is identified and managed via a process identifier, okay, or PID. So PID normally initialized as integer number. Okay, yeah, it is a unique. Okay, so for example, we look at this figure. Okay, so in this figure showing name of each process. Okay, we have the name of each process. Okay, also its PID. Okay, right. So this is the three process in Linux. Okay, so the first process loaded after system boot. Okay, is known as system D. Okay, so this is the root parent process for all user process. Okay, so this is a root parent process, while this is user process. Okay. Okay. So it is the first user process created when the system boots. Okay. So most of the operating system, Linux, Unix, Windows use the first process PID is one. Okay. So in this example, from the root parent process, we have three children process. Okay, where we have log login D, Python, and also SSD. Okay, so under each process, they have their own children process. Okay. Okay. So we look at the previous slide. Okay. So, parent and children, okay, they have several resource sharing option. So, child process needs certain resources to accomplish its task. Okay, for example, it needs physical resources like CPU time, memory, input-output devices, file, okay, or physical logical resources, for example, IP address or database or data. Okay, there are three options. Okay, the first one, okay, where we let parent and children to share their uh, uh, to share their resources. Okay, the first one, parent and children share all resources. Okay. The second option, children share subset of parent resources, meaning that the resources is limited for children. And only parents only allow subset of their resource to be shared by its children. Okay. While the last option, okay, parent and child share no resources. Okay, for this situation, child will get the resources directly from OS. Okay. So the execution option for process between parent and children. Okay, parent and children can execute process concurrently, or parents waits until children terminates to continue its process. Yeah. Okay, Okay, for address space, okay, there are two options. Okay, children can duplicate their parents' address space. So for this situation, if children duplicate its parent address space, meaning that it has the same program and data as the parents, or children have their own address space. Okay, so children has a program loaded into the meaning that it will not share. It will have a different program and data from its parent. Okay. Okay, for Unix example, we skip in this presentation. Okay. Right, guys. Thank you for watching.